Hi guys, Puggsmo here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to export images from Photoshop into Cinema 4D, where you can make them 3D and then animate them. So first off, you want to start off in Photoshop, so open up a new document and design your logo, whatever you want. It doesn't have to be anything specific, just anything you want. And then once you've made it, you need to export it to a work path. So there are a couple ways of doing this. The first one I'm going to show you is if you've got a logo like this, that's already pre-made and already, pretty sharp. Obviously this isn't as sharp as it could be, but it doesn't need to. So what you want to do is, on the layer that your logo's on, in the little preview box, you want to hit Control and press on the little emblem. And what that will do, it will add a marquee all the way around your image. I will suggest now as well, make sure the canvas is the same size as the image, because when you put it into Cinema 4D, then you'll be able to move the actual image rather than an image surrounded by loads of blank space. But anyway, so once you've highlighted that, you want to go over to the toolbar and select the selection tool. And then what you want to do is hover over the flashing lines, and then you'll see your pointer changes, and it has a little box by the pointer. When that shows, you want to right click and select Make Work Path. Leave the times for around 2 pixels, and what that'll do will just smooth everything off, which is why I said it doesn't have to be too smooth in the first place. And then if you go over from layers to paths here, you'll see a work path is selected. The other way to get a work path is to use some sort of other selection tool. Say if you just want to mask something rather than making a logo, you could get a polygon lasso tool or whatever, and you make a shape. Then once you made your shape, it will go into a selection and you can do it like that. And if it's not a selection, just make sure you right click and go make selection, which will be there. And then once you do have your final selection, so you got the marquee going all the way around, just click make work path, and then that's the important thing, you need that work path to be there. So as you can see, obviously the work path is there, so we need to go to File, Export, Pass to Illustrator. Make sure from this drop down that work path is selected, click OK. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a new folder called tutorial, and then I'm going to call this file name, as you can see, is an Adobe Illustrator file, which is what you need it to be. I'm just going to call this test-AI, just so I know it's the Illustrator file. So once you've exported the work path, you need to hop onto Cinema 4D. Then what we need to do is you can set up your scene so you can have all your lights and everything, but just for the tutorial I'm just going to keep it simple. So there's various different ways of doing this, but the simplest way is just to make sure this is on objects, hit File, Merge Objects, then head over to where you just saved the work path, and I cannot find it all. Here it is. So go over to where you find the where you exported the work path. Select the work path or Illustrator file, or whatever you want to call it. Hit open. The scale, make sure the scale's on 1. If you want it to be bigger, you can obviously increase the scale, and the connect plane to whatever, just leave them the same. Hit OK, and here you'll find your work path has been exported into Cinema 4D, but at least the outline has. Now what we want to do is make it 3D. So to do this, we go over to the NURBS tool, extrude NURBS, and then that will put an extrude NURB in your library. Then what you want to do is select the Illustrator logo file and drag it on top of the extrude NURBS, and then what this does is make it 3D. And then from here, I'm pretty sure you know what to do. You can make the shape deeper or thinner. You can add caps to smooth off the edges. You can do whatever you want to do, really. This is where you come in with your creativity. But anyway guys, that's how you export something from Photoshop into Cinema 4D. If this has helped you, don't forget to leave a like rating, and if you aren't subscribed, make sure you do so. So that's it guys, I hope this really did help you out, and yeah, Puggsmo out.